to segment 2 of Trending Topics with Bethany Jopling, Isaac Gladwell, and our special guest.
Say hi, Peyton.
Hi. I thought I was going to get a cool name introduction.
Peyton Ross.
Thank you, Isaac.
You are welcome. I wanted to make sure that I... Oh, hold the wrong lever. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't screwing up the last name.
So, Peyton, thank you for being on the show.
I'm so happy to be here.
Should have had you come on sooner in the semester, not when it's over.
Yeah.
So, do you want to start by telling our couple of listeners like who you are, major, freshman, sophomore?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Peyton Ross. I am a freshman English major. My dad is the football coach. My mom works in admissions, so I basically live on campus even before I went here. So.
Nice.
It's one time here on campus.
Yeah. So you've been involved in this for like a long time.
I have. Like I said, I basically live here. I work during football season and have classes in the spring now. So.
So you, since your dad is a football coach, do you play any sports on campus?
I do not. However, I do coach softball for the Dallas Middle School, so I'm there
really?
most nights. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We have a lot of talent in our team this year, so it's going pretty well so far. Actually, I believe we're 3-1. So.
Nice.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, not at all.
I used to help with softball when my sister played. I used to run bases.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't very good training though because I was about half the speed of everyone else. So
Hey, as long as you taught them how to do it correctly.
that's true. If you hit the ball, run. Get the base.
So how long have you been coaching?
This is my first year, so I just started this past spring because I just graduated from high school.
Yeah.
So I met the coach at a clinic that I did for the Little League, and she asked me to volunteer with her. So I work as a volunteer right now for her, and then I'll be coaching my own Little League team this summer.
That's cool.
That's great.
I'm looking forward to it. It's a lot of fun.
It sounds exciting.
It's a lot, I enjoy playing, but it's a lot cooler to actually coach now and see how you impact people. It's incredible.
Did you play when you were in high school?
I did. I played all 4 years. I was a second baseman and a catcher.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just shaking your head.
I'm not a big fan of catching. I used to catch. I used to catch, and I was a big guy in pads, 100-degree weather, sitting there, and I was like sweating. Come on, where's that ball? And it was.
It's the best position on the field.
Best position is first base.
It's the vehicle.
I will debate that.
Don't get him started with debating.
Don't get me started with debates. If you didn't see the Santa Claus episode, then don't get me started with debates.
It was bad. It was last week's.
That was last
week's. We debated if Santa Claus is good or evil.
I was evil.
Ooh, I feel like. Why would you say evil? First, I want to hear this.
Because, this is why, okay? He tries to do good things. He does. But he does them completely wrong. For today's standards, he breaks hundreds of laws. I only stated laws broken in the U.S. He's jumping from country to country, all over, unchecked by FAA, air regulations, or anything. And then he also spies on children and drinks and drives.
See, he's going to get caught with a DUI.
He's going to get caught with a DUI, and the police are going to find him, and then the police are going to pull him over on a rooftop.
But may I pose, you are already giving the plot summary to the first Santa Claus movie.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got a little heated in here last week.
I can imagine.
The three of us were like fighting him so bad about that. It's on YouTube if you want to watch it eventually.
I will have to.
We're on YouTube.
Yeah, we're still on YouTube.
I hope.
Tony took it down. I'm not on YouTube anymore. He got mad.
Copyrighted.
What? We're just saying Tony got mad like about the Santa episode and just took it down. Not on YouTube anymore.
Then I've been sending my friends to a blank page.
Yes, you have.
Ended your career that fast.
And the day it was started, man. Yeah. So, Since sports are in your family, what sports do you follow?
I follow college softball and football the most, probably. I will watch any football. Steelers specifically.
Either.
For talking.
My buddy's a Chiefs fan. I can go either way, really.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots
I
fan.
like to tell
No,
people.
you're not.
Yes, I am. I get the reaction all the time.
I like to tell people that I'm a Bears fan because I get to say the Bears. I find that the best thing ever. So I just tell people. I was actually this past season I was rooting for the Browns because they seemed like they got themselves together, and then they really didn't do well.
Now,
at the end
did
of
you
the
tell
season.
me that they were gonna win the Super Bowl?
I wanted them to win the Super Bowl.
See, I really like Baker Mayfield, but I just can't. I can't with the Browns. Like, if they win a Super Bowl, I'm not for that. I just,
Let them have their ring.
No, they don't.
They deserve a ring.
I have personal reasons for disliking the Browns.
Well, that sucks for you. Because they were doing pretty good, and I think they're going to do even better this season.
Gotta admit, though, it's kind of embarrassing to say I'm a Steelers fan now after the whole thing with Antonio Brown and
Ooh.
him and Juju Smith-Schuster on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was
I
rough.
heard a little bit of that, but not much.
Yeah.
But I heard they were just talking smack about each other.
Well, what happened was Antonio got on Twitter and said something like, keep your emotions off the internet. And then somebody mentioned that Juju had won the team MVP. And he goes, yeah, well, he fumbled the ball and did this and that wrong, and he shouldn't have won it anyway. And Juju was like, I just tried to show you some love, and this is what you do to me. Like, it just doesn't make sense why you would trash talk an ex-teammate like that, in my opinion.
I don't know. I don't watch football extremely closely.
You don't have like a specific team.
My buddy's a Kansas City Chiefs fan, so I got to swing towards that just because, it's my friend. He's like a brother to me. So like I guess I'd have to go with Chiefs. I have another friend that is a Steelers fan, but like, Chiefs are pretty good. They almost went to the Super Bowl this year.
That's
Almost.
good. I was rooting for him.
I was too.
I wasn't.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
We could tell.
But hey, we lost Gronk. He retired.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Gronk is gone.
Ouch.
Gronk is such a child. If you've seen him in interviews, it's like talking to a 12-year-old.
Ooh.
Remember he hosted that Nickelodeon show?
He hosted a Nickelodeon show?
It was kind of like,
We'll
Oh, I
get
don't
into the
Nickelodeon
show
show
after this set of commercial breaks. Thank you guys for listening.
We'll be back. And we're back.
That's very aggressive.
Very.
Thank you.
So, the show he hosted was called Crash Leads.
Yeah, Crash Leads, and it's on season 3 right now.
So, he's still hosting this.
Yeah. I've never watched it.
No, me neither. Have you seen it, Isaac?
I don't watch Nick. I used to. I don't have it anymore because I have Netflix.
What was your favorite Nickelodeon show, though? That's the real question.
I like Jimmy Neutron.
Okay.
I like Jimmy Neutron. I like Fairly Odd Parents. I never watched SpongeBob.
That's fair.
I watched Drake and Josh, and I watched a couple other ones. Danny Phantom a little bit, but I never got into that really.
Danny Phantom just had like their 10-year anniversary.
Really?
Yeah, I just saw it the other day.
I
10
never
years
saw
since it aired.
oh my
That's cool.
God. I feel
Yeah.
old.
I remember. What was the one with the 3 spies and they were all girls? It was like I think it was supposed to be like a mock-up of Charlie's Angels.
I have no idea.
You know what I'm talking about though?
No.
All I can think of is Codename Kids Next Door, but
I
I know
love
that's not
I was
Codename.
thinking of the Powerpuff Girls.
I loved Codename Kids Next Door. Totally Spies, that was the show.
Yes, I know what you're talking about now.
I loved Totally Spies and I loved Kim Possible.
Okay, a really good show that wasn't like Nick was Total Drama.
I
Yeah,
watched
still watch that.
I watched some of it. It was kind of a little much for me when it first came out,
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't into that humor yet. But then I started getting into that humor and I'm like, hey, this is pretty good. But then nobody else was in that humor at my house, so I was like, oh, I'll just not watch it then.
You see all the Disney shows that are making comebacks?
Yes.
Like Wizard of Waverly Place just announced they're making a comeback now.
Wait, no, they did.
And
They
Hannah
did.
Montana.
Hannah Montana.
I could. Oh my God, Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yep,
I'm
they
so
just announced
excited.
I
it.
just hope that they don't screw it up. Because,
Same.
like, do you remember the American Dragon Jake Long one?
Yes.
And they redid it, and it looked weird.
They redid it?
They redid it halfway through. They changed the animation a little bit.
Ew.
And it looked really weird.
So they did with the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
brought it back and the animation was all wrong.
See,
And they did it with the Teen Titans.
That was the worst one. But
That is the
Scooby-Doo,
worst
they've
one.
also screwed up a lot too.
Mhm.
I
They screwed
can't.
up
yeah,
Scooby-Doo so bad.
They're making a new Scooby-Doo.
Are you serious?
It looks disgusting.
Oh yeah,
Find
because
it.
the eyes are just pupils, and it's where like they don't even have the shape of an eye. It's just a black dot.
That's so
Yeah, it
weird.
looks.
It's like they're not even trying. They know that kids are gonna watch it because it's Scooby Doo, and their parents used to watch it. But I feel like it's like the parents are not going to watch it with them, and I feel offended because you know dang well if there's a new Scooby Doo and it's good, I'm gonna be sitting down watching it,
Oh yeah.
and I'm gonna be looking at it and I'm saying that is poop.
Also, the Flintstones are currently getting a reboot sometime this year as
They
well.
they look normal though. Like the Scooby Gang just looks wrong.
Yeah.
Their eyes.
The Flintstones look normal, but yeah, it looks.
See, Teen Titans was the most upsetting for me. Not only did they make Teen Titans Go, but then they made the live-action Teen Titans.
I never
which
watched
isn't
that.
very good either. I only watched it for Jason Todd, and it was okay. It wasn't as bad as I expected, but it was still not great.
I just wanted them to finish up I wanted one season, even if they could, to wrap up the old Teen Titans because they left it on such a cliffhanger. I hated that because with Beast Boy and Tara, how she like broke free of the rocks and stuff, and then he found her and she had no memory, and like I wanted one good season to wrap it all up, and they won't do that. They decided to make one that talks about how much toilet paper to use, making the mitten versus the two-piece swipe.
And then they sing all about waffles.
This is real, folks.
That one Waffles song. My dad literally, that episode was on once, and he walks around the house, waffles, waffles, waffles. And I'm like, please stop.
Burger versus burrito.
Burger.
Do you guys ever watch the show Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yes.
A little bit.
I love that show.
I didn't watch it a whole lot, but I did watch it.
It's so funny.
Billy and Mandy. Billy and Mandy. a little
Yes.
That
I
one
didn't
that much.
either.
bit. I watched it a little bit. I love the memes because they brought some of them back where it was like the spider was Billy's son. I can be anything you want me to be. I want you to be Dad. And I feel like my mom is like that for every spider in the house.
See, the best, in my opinion, was Phineas and Ferb. I will sit down and watch
I like
Phineas and
Phineas and
Ferb
Ferb.
any day of the week.
I like
We used
Phineas
to
and
watch
Ferb. That was a
that.
good show. I mean, like, I honestly, I love Buford.
Buford.
Buford was my favorite. It was like, I hope they don't have a man jumping out of that cake to dance around. He said, they asked me, but they couldn't afford me. I was like,
His humor
that
was
is
good.
me.
I love going back watching like old shows like this and like understanding the jokes.
Understanding them now, yes.
It's like, how did
How do we miss this? But then again, we're like 7.
Yeah.
Drake
Like-
and Josh is getting a reboot.
I'm
Yes.
so excited.
They
I'm
said,
excited for that. I like
just
Josh.
watched and I just read an interview actually, and I think it was Drake. He said that he confirmed the reboot, and he said that it's going to be more adult since the kids who grew up watching it are adults now. He says it's going to be a lot funnier and a lot more adult.
I want Crazy Steve back.
I never watched that.
Crazy. He was in Drake and Josh. He was the guy that worked at the movie theater.
Steve!
Crazy
I get it now!
Steve!
I was thinking, for whatever reason, I was thinking of, what was it? Even Stevens? That's what I thought
I
you were
have no
getting
idea
at for
what
a
even
second.
Stevens was about.
Isn't that Shia LaBeouf show?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah,
right.
now I remember.
I love Shia
No,
LaBeouf.
I
even
remember,
Stevens, I
um,
might have to hurt you.
Do y'all remember the Proud Family?
Yes.
Yes,
Such a
I
good
almost
show.
I love the Proud Family movie with the Peanut People.
Yes, I know
was
what you're talking
amazing.
about.
And they had Dr. Carver and his peanuts. And they're all dancing around. I'm Dr. Carver, and he just.
I know what you're talking about.
I absolutely loved that show. And then like they got rid of it, and now it's like they deny that they ever have it, and it's like where did it go? Because you can't find any videos of it or anything, and I just want to watch it again because they had pretty good jokes in there if I do remember.
Yeah.
I loved the grandma, and I loved I loved I think his name was Jose.
I don't remember.
The one it was her boyfriend. that would speak nothing but Spanish, and he would sit there
And just insult her.
and just insult everyone and go, and I loved him.
I love that show.
Those shows are so good. The shows now that are on Nick and Disney are trash.
Except for Andy Mack. That's a
Andy Mack?
good show.
I've
I
Never
never watched
watched
Andy
it.
Mack.
Oh, I will tell you about it during commercials.
Okay.
Well,
Which you
like,
still have time, so.
Yeah.
bring back our childhood, Disney.
They are Hannah Montana, Wizards of Waverly
But
Place.
can we just mention the Jonas Brothers? God bless.
Ultimate comeback
Yes.
of the year.
Oh my God, I have missed Joe Jonas so much.
I stayed up till midnight for their single to be released, Sucker.
So did I.
Did you hear their other
Mm.
one?
Cool.
Yeah, alright.
We're
Commercial.
going to a commercial, please. Thank you all for listening. We'll be back. We're back talking about
Old shows.
and making Disney bring them back.
Okay. How do you feel about the Lion King live action movie?
I haven't seen the trailer, but I really wish Disney would come up with new stories instead of just make live actions of old ones. Like, it's the same story.
I
We've
feel
already
like,
seen it.
I feel
They
like they're
just released-
trying, but they're not doing anything.
They just released a second trailer for it yesterday.
Yeah, I haven't seen either yet, but I've seen some of the pictures.
See, it looks cute, but at the same time, the original was. I feel like the original was just so good they should just leave it untouched.
I feel like if they're going to do it, then they should just like make a reproduction of it. Like not a live cast, but like say, hey, we're gonna open it back up to theaters. Come enjoy it like you did back in 1991, and then
I'm just happy it's the original
Remaster.
Mufasa.
Listen, I'm just saying, if Disney is putting out any movies, I want a sequel to Treasure Planet. Have you
Yes!
guys heard of that?
yes,
I love that movie.
Treasure
All the
Planet.
popcorn.
I haven't seen Treasure Planet forever. Treasure Planet and what was it? It was like Journey to the Center of the, or
Journey to the Center of the Earth?
no, not Journey to the Center of the Earth. It was the other one where they went to Atlantis.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Atlantis.
Yeah.
I thought it was Journey to the Center of the Earth because they had to like go almost in the middle of the. They had to like go into a crack.
It's the sequel.
Yeah.
See, Treasure Planet is Disney's hidden gem, and they purposely made it bomb at the box office. I guarantee you, I watched a video on it. It's true. It was a great movie, though. Like, 2D Disney animation is the best animation that they have done, in my opinion. I think it just looks gorgeous.
Yeah, I like that, and like I said, I think Atlantis should have. I think they tried to do a TV show with Atlantis or something,
Yeah.
but like the movie honestly should just get a sequel, just because it was that good.
But okay, see, I feel like if they make sequels and stuff to these now, it's just gonna ruin it.
But they're bringing up what is it, Toy Story 5 now?
I know.
Four.
Toy Story 4. It's
See,
the last one.
they-
Characters die.
Oh my, no. They actually, though, for Treasure Planet, they did have a sequel in the works, but then once the first movie didn't do that well,
Yeah.
they just kind of cut it and said, no, we're not going to make one. But Disney did it on purpose. They didn't want to make a sequel. I guarantee you. We get very heated over that movie. I protect it.
I want to see it. I want to watch it again because I know that it had really good music and stuff in it, and the characters were really good. But I just haven't seen it in forever. I remember watching Flushed Away too.
Oh my god.
That one wasn't a bad movie. It was just weird.
Yeah, who sat down and thought, hey, what if we flushed a rich mouse down the toilet?
And it had to deal with the proletariat
Oh my god.
group.
Did you guys ever watch the Wallace and Gromit movies? Like the clay.
I have not.
They
No,
were weird.
I wanted to, but I didn't.
Did you ever watch them?
It's like Shaun the Sheep, like the same creator.
Oh,
as Shaun
God.
the Sheep.
I get what you're talking
I
about.
hate those.
Yeah, that movie was weird. It was kind of like a Shrek. Like I just remember the one girl turned into a giant bunny, and then she got like shot with like a tranquilizer or something. It was weird.
Have you guys ever seen the movie Megamind?
Yes.
Yes.
I love that movie. I kid you not, I spent the night after prom last year watching that movie. Like, my boyfriend and I sat down, I was like, you're watching this movie. I think it's the funniest thing.
It's a good movie. It really is.
It's really funny. Isn't that what Will Ferrell? Right?
Yeah, I believe so. It's such a good movie. I love it. Speaking of...
I am now Music M man, so I can keep the M.
Speaking of movies, though, like, what do you guys think of Endgame? I can't tell if you're thinking or if you just want
I'm
to think it.
thinking. Like I did watch the one before it.
Infinity War?
I did watch Infinity War.
Infinity War was good though.
I don't feel as if
I
they're
cried
following
when
the
Spider-Man
comic.
died.
What?
I cried when Spider-Man died.
So did I. That got me.
That was so emotional. Okay, I actually felt more bad for Tony than for Spider-Man.
Yeah,
dying.
because Aunt May is gonna kill him.
No, that's
Spider-Man
not-
is the only one that felt his death because of his spidey senses.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone else
Spidey
just
senses.
disappeared,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
him going like, I don't feel good.
It broke
And
me.
yeah, he's the only one that felt his death
I
because of
remember
his
the
spidey
first time
senses.
I watched it, we just went to see one of the recent, the newer Spider-Man, the Into the Spider-Verse one.
I like that
Very
one.
good.
that movie.
Such a good movie.
I like that
It
One
was
of-
so good.
One of the best superhero movies to date.
Me, my boyfriend, and his friend went to go see it, and then afterwards we went to his friend's house and we watched Endgame. And the two of them like were talking during it because they've seen it 400 times. I'm just like, shut up! I'm
You mean
intrigued.
Infinity War?
Yeah.
You said Endgame.
Did I mean yeah?
I was
Infinity
just say,
War.
if you saw it
Sorry.
in game already, good for you. Just don't spoil it.
Infinity War. And I watch it, and then Spider-Man, the three of us stood there like a tear come down.
What are all y'all's take on Venom?
I never got to see it
Me neither.
actually. My brother saw it and he loved it. I need to watch it though.
I don't think it's bad, but I wish that they had the Spider-Man part of it.
Yeah.
You know, like they have the Venom part, but they don't have the Spider-Man part.
Mhm.
Like, have you ever seen Spider-Man 3? Like the one where Venom was in there?
I love Spider-Man 3. It doesn't
I do
deserve
too.
the hate it gets.
I do too. I love that one, but like that had the Spider-Man part in it. And the new one, I'm not spoiling anything. It doesn't have Spider-Man in it at all. They already said they didn't want to have Spider-Man in it because they wanted it to be more of its own character. But I feel like since Venom was originally in the Spider-Man character, it should at least have like something Spider-Man like maybe like there was a mask there or something that was like DNA, you know. But like I understand how they're doing it on its own, but like where's it gonna fit in with everything going on with Endgame?
Well, talking about this actually brings me back to a question I saw that was, who's going to be the next big Marvel villain once Thanos is gone after Endgame, whether he dies or like moves somewhere else, like.
Oh, they're done with
goes
Avengers.
to the farm. Well, I've heard some theories that they're going to do a young Avengers, like the kid Avengers. I've read some theories about that, but they're probably going to keep making movies, right? So who's going to be their next big bad villain? And one of them I saw.
I feel like they're just gonna do like single movies. Like let's focus on
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do Avengers anymore.
Well, I think they might. Well, personally, I feel like they might try and put a different group together, not the Avengers.
Yeah, my one friend was saying that he thinks they're gonna start focusing on like the Fantastic Four and stuff.
That would be cool now that they have them. But like the theory I saw was that Norman Osborn is going to be the next big bad guy, which I was like, at first I was like, Norman Osborn, he's not equivalent to like Thanos. But then they mentioned the Sinister Six, and they could say that Norman Osborn is in
because
charge
there
of the
was
Sinister Six.
Osborn, Dr. Octopus, Vulture, and a couple other ones. Like, if you had played the new Spider-Man game,
Mm-hmm.
like the Sinister Six was in that, and honestly, I could see that becoming the next big set of villains, but
Yeah.
like, that's always been like more of a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah, which is what I was thinking too. But
So,
I still
like,
think it'd be cool.
I think it would be neat, but like, I don't feel as if it's going to be as big.
Yeah.
I feel like if they're going to, we're gonna hit a break here, folks, so we'll be back here.
We'll be back continuing talking about the Avengers after these breaks, after these messages.
And we are back talking about Marvel, DC, Endgame, and some other movies. Personally, like, I was just discussing this in the break, I think they're going to start focusing on more small-time characters, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Like, I never expected them to bring Ant-Man in the mix.
Yeah.
And then they did Ant-Man and the Wasp, which was really cool. And I watched that movie, that's on Netflix.
Yeah.
It is really good.
What do you guys think about the shows they're doing though? They're doing one with Tom Hiddleston as Loki and one with Scarlet Witch.
Really?
Yeah, they're
I know about that,
So
yeah.
Disney is making its own streaming service, so they're gonna make shows available on that streaming service for Loki and Scarlet Witch. And I think they were talking about doing one with Winter Soldier too, with Bucky Barnes.
I didn't know about that.
Interesting.
I love Loki. I think he's great. But like some of the theories, so somebody heard a rumor that it was going to be like him traveling through time, messing with history. and like being involved in historical events you wouldn't expect. And I feel like that'd be so funny, but I also feel like it's unnecessary. Like I feel like they're gonna play his character like they're
Well,
gonna.
that's
beat
what
Yeah.
they're gonna. Well, this is the thing. Like they're gonna bleed everything dry.
Mm.
That's just how it's gonna be. Like DC, like I said, DC is bringing back Doom Patrol, and I'm not exactly sure which side is which, but they're gonna. I'm hoping they bring a Teen Titans in.
Yeah.
I just okay. I don't even care if it's real people. I just want the Teen Titans to wrap up where they left off. Can you do this for me, Disney? Please.
Disney doesn't
Share
own
this to
DC.
Disney.
Disney doesn't own DC.
Yeah, but they play Teen Titans on it, don't they own Teen
No,
Titans?
Cartoon Network plays.
Cartoon Network.
Or did you guys see Captain Marvel?
I love
I did not.
Captain Marvel.
Goose.
I love Goose. He is so cute. Nick Fury interacting with this cat is
I
the best
loved
thing.
it. Did you see it here?
Mm-mm.
It
I
was
didn't
so
see it
good.
yet. I want to see it. Don't spoil, please.
Alright, it was just
I won't spoil it, but in all honesty, I didn't expect to like it as much as I did.
Yeah.
And once I watched it, it quickly became one of my favorite solo films.
I went to go see a movie when that was out. What did I do? I went and saw Welcome to darn, it was about a guy who had a very traumatic experience. He was beaten outside of a bar.
oh, the one with Steve Carell?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Marvin?
Marwin! Welcome to Marwin. And that was so good.
Was it? I didn't think
I
it
would
be.
recommend that. That was a really good movie.
Watch his movie with Timothy Chalamet, Beautiful Boy.
Beautiful boy.
It's so good. It's on Amazon.
Okay.
Okay. But like that actually, like, it was surprising. Like I was kind of mad about it too. But like I watched it and it was actually really interesting. Because like they kind of get into the depths of his mind and stuff and what he thinks about stuff as well. And the animation part of it was really good because they did like the lifelike animations and stuff of something.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. Like, I didn't expect it to be that good. I definitely recommend.
Interesting.
It was actually really, really good. I went and watched that when I went to go watch, I think, Spider-Verse.
I love that. Spider-Verse
so
is
good.
just so good.
The
Spider-Verse is really
animations
good.
are
Oh, it's gorgeous.
amazing.
It was like actually watching a comic book.
So
It
this
was
was
incredible.
this was a while ago, but did anyone else go and see Flatliners when it came out?
I did not.
No.
Okay, so that's when like they die and they get resurrected on the table, and then they have like special powers and stuff. It's actually like supposed to be like a thriller, not like a horror movie, but kind of like a horror movie. So it's a thriller, and it was really stupid. My buddy and I went to an empty theater. Him and I sat in the middle and made fun of the entire movie. I mean, it was well done,
Yeah.
of course, but it was just the concept is kind of weird, and it was a remake of an older one. So him and I just sat there and kind of like joked around about the characters in there, and we named this one guy, and it was the best thing ever. He survived the movie, and we were just all laughing and clapping about it. His name was One-Handed Hermione Zombie Jesus Fetus Deletus III, and it was.
What a name.
We nicknamed him throughout the stuff that he did in the movie.
That literally sounds like Stein's when he has like more than one decimal. He's like furler below, second only.
Stein.
That's a name.
This one was a while ago too. Did you guys see A Simple Favor with Anna Kendrick and
I wanted to so bad.
that movie?
I didn't even
was-
hear about that
Yeah.
movie.
I didn't hear about it, and my friend said she wanted to see it, so I went with her, and it was actually really like. I really enjoyed it because it had like a bunch of twists and turns. I thought it was a great movie.
I've been starting like as I'm getting into the cars and stuff, and I watched Rush, and that's actually a surprisingly good movie. I would recommend it to even people who don't care about cars and stuff. So most people, I recommend it because it's Formula One, and it's between these two race car drivers. It's based on a real story. Niki Lauda and James Hunt, and it was their whole fight through it. And like there was a wreck, and the one guy got really messed up bad and went back into racing and stuff. And it was really, really an interesting thing to watch all of that. And I would recommend it because I really like that movie. Also, World's Fastest Ending. That's my favorite. It's about a guy from New Zealand, based in the '60s. He got his motorcycle that he spent like 20 years changing
Yeah.
up and stuff. Got it shipped over, drove it to the Bonneville Salt Flats, and went over 200 miles an hour. And the man was in his 60s with heart issues and everything.
I'm afraid to go over 80. How do you go 200?
It's on a dry lake bed, so it's miles of nothingness.
Still, it's really bad.
I get anxiety just thinking about that.
I know, right?
It's really cool. There are cars there now that go over, I think, 400.
What?
That's too much.
It's
That's
a
way
lot.
too much.
It's a lot of speed.
I wouldn't trust anybody with
Speed
that
makes
much power.
No. I don't even trust myself with that much power.
I don't trust myself with 140 miles per hour as my limit. Like, I can't imagine if it was 400.
Honestly, I don't even trust myself walking half the time. I trip over everything.
No, I got yelled at the other day just for going, I think I was going like 67 or something.
Yeah.
Like, it was a really specific number. My mom goes, "You were driving 67?" Like,
Yeah.
what's the big deal?
It's a speed, yes, maybe. I don't know. The car might lie to you. Mom! I don't know. I enjoy it though. And that's a good movie. It's like I said, it's one of those surprisingly good movies. And it has some really good chicks.
We're talking about cars. May I ask you, have you ever seen the movie Cars?
1, 2, and 3.
Yes,
See,
I have.
everybody hates 2, and to be honest, it
I
doesn't
like
fit into
2.
the Cars, but it's just so funny that
I
I
like
couldn't
2.
hate it.